Good day, everyone. Before we formally start our class, let's have first our prayer. Mr. Guzman, will you please lead the prayer?
Good morning, ma'am. Yes, let's start our class with a prayer and feel the presence of the Lord in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord and Father of all, thank you for the day. Thank you for ways in which you provide for us all. For your protection and love, we thank you. Help us to focus our hearts and minds now on what we are about to learn. Inspire us by your Holy Spirit as we listen and write. Guide us by your eternal light as we discover more about the world around us. We ask all this in the name of Jesus. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Hi, everyone. It's nice to see you all again. Welcome to my English class. I'm Miss RINALYN CORPUZ. You can call me Ma'am Rina. How are you?
Good
How
morning,
are
ma'am.
you?
I'm good.
How's your week going? Yeah, good morning, Isaac. How are you?
I'm doing good, ma'am. Thank you for asking.
Oh, yeah, that's good to know. What about you, Monica? How are you? How's your week? I think I saw your story last time. You had too much requirements to do. How do you keep up with it? Ah, I think you're muted, Monica.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing absolutely wonderful. Last week we had a lot of deadlines approaching, so we're a little bit stressed. But right now we were able to comply, and yeah, this week is actually a midterm week. I mean examination week. So yeah, just a little stressed, but we'll keep going, ma'am.
Yeah, that's good. Always keep going, right? And Izzy, how are you?
Yes, ma'am. Just like Monica, I'm a bit stressed because of the midterm exams, but yeah, we can manage. We can manage this.
All right. Cool. Sophia, how are you?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good
I'm great.
morning.
Ma'am. I'm great. And just like what Monica and Izzy, a bit busy, but um, we always choose to keep going. We have no choice than to keep moving forward always now.
Yeah, we actually don't have a choice but to keep going. That's well, that's a good mindset. That's a motivation. And who's here? Oh, we have Esther. How are you, Esther?
Ma'am, I feel better, but I have some tests needs to be done.
Okay. Well, I hope you're still fine and doing good, uh, despite the requirements you have to meet. And lastly, we have Josiah. How are you, Josiah?
Hello, morning, ma'am. Just same with others, my classmates, because now it's midterm, it's midterm exam week, so a little busy and stressed, but it's okay. I'm happy, ma'am.
Okay, that's good to
Thank
know.
you.
Yes, you can pass the requirements. You will finish your requirements this week, and you'll pass your exams. Yes, Joyce. Oh, Joyce is feeling sad about not calling her. Yeah, how are
Yes,
you, Joyce?
because you said earlier, last you have Josiah, but you're not asking me yet.
I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. So, how are you? How's your week?
Um, just like the other days, I'm so happy, ma'am, and but we are stressful because of the deadline. But I am thinking of having a student week, um, vacation, student day vacation on the next week. So I'm really glad that we have somehow an acad break, ma'am. I hope you all guys find time for yourself too.
Yeah, I wish you get what you deserve, after this long hell week. Oh, yeah, this week I hope you can find yeah, student week. So yeah, I hope you get what you're praying for. But yeah, I can feel your exhaustion. But remember, no matter how hard it is, don't stop. If you feel tired, take a rest because you always deserve it. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So, right at this moment, I have five, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven students. Um, Miss Secretary, do we have any absentees today?
Hello, ma'am. I'm glad to report that no one is absent in our class for today.
That's good to know. So, guys, please maximize our chat box if your microphone is malfunctioning, and whenever possible, turn on your camera if you want to speak. Okay, and utilize the raise hand button as well. Before we proceed to the new lesson, let's recall what we had last time. Anyone? Yes, Miss Monica.
Yes, ma'am. I remember last time we talked about descriptive essay.
Okay, yes. What have you learned about it? What were your takeaways? Uh, Joyce.
Yes, ma'am. Last time I remember that when describing something, you must appeal to the reader's senses. Describe how the thing smelled, felt, sounded, tasted, or appeared.
Okay, that's correct. I guess you're now ready to learn a new lesson. Do you have any clarification about the last topic before we proceed?
Now, ma'am.
Okay.
None,
Yes,
ma'am.
clear
No,
po. None,
ma'am.
ma'am.
All
Every
right, good. So, for today's lesson, we're going to talk about composing an argumentative essay. Let's see your prior knowledge about it. So, I have here um mm, this one. Do you see my screen?
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Which one do you see? Because I am presenting now the um Mentimeter part. Okay, wait a moment. Mm-hmm. Okay, here. Please bear with me for a while. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I think I'm having trouble with this one. Sorry. Okay. Do you see it? Which one do you see on the screen?
The
The
mentimeter, ma'am.
question. Yes.
Mentor?
Mentimeter, ma'am. The question.
Okay, wait a moment. Uh, Sorry.
I think, ma'am, you should just share the tab.
Yeah, I think so too. Wait a moment. Mm, okay, do you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
do you see the code on the upper part?
Yes, ma'am. Visible po.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Y- all right. You go to this link. All right, I'm gonna send it to you, and then enter that code so that we can proceed to the. Okay, wait a moment. Here. Oh, sorry. Is that right? Okay. Mm, can you access it?
Yes, ma'am.
Or
I was
you'll
able to
just
access
you
po.
can just type www.menti.com and use the code 3052640. So tell me if everyone is already in and already have access to this one. You can access it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, yes, Monica?
Yes, ma'am. I was able
All
to
right.
access them.
Cool. So what you need to do is to answer the question, what do you think about argumentative essay? You may put words or phrases, anything you know about it. You can put a maximum of 3 entries. Understood? All right. I'll give you a minute to do that, I think. Oh, cool. So we have now 3 words. Credible. Oh, yeah, it's getting oh, yeah. Reasoning, textual evidence, facts, counter arguments, persuading, credible, take a stance, to agree and oppose, correct, yeah. Aggressive, yeah, cool. Fight, correct, good. General topic, oh, they're still coming. Cool. So you actually know about this one. General topic, ambition, issue. Yes. To favor and oppose. What else? Ah, yeah. Relearn. Okay. Very good, guys. So I guess you already have prior knowledge to this, and I guess you are now ready to have or learn a new one. Okay. Thank you, everyone. It's kept coming. Wait a moment. Let's see. I'm gonna share this one to you. Let's go back to the hmm. Okay, cool. Now you can see it. Let's go back to this. All right. So before we proceed to the lesson, here are our objectives. As the lesson progresses, the students are expected to explain argumentative essay, create an oh, outline the parts of an argumentative essay, and create an argumentative essay about current events. Right. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
have
Yes,
another
ma'am.
activity. I prepared a quiz for you this morning. This is a pre-test. Here's the link. Okay. Oh, wait a moment. This is the link, and tell me if you can access it. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Cool. I'm gonna share to you my um screen. All right. Let's play this one. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So the pin is loading. Wait a moment. Okay. So you answer 7448481. Can you access it? Raise your hand if you can access it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. So I have here now Izzy, Monica. Okay, cool. Who else? Oh, Pia, Isaac, Josiah. Let's wait for Esther. Maybe she wants to join too. One. Okay, now we're complete. So let's try. Are you ready?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
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 Okay, let's start. Hmm. You have 20 seconds to answer each question. There are four choices, and you only have to choose one answer. All right, let's start. It is a piece of writing that takes a stance on an issue. Is it argumentative essay? Is it narrative essay, expository essay, or persuasive essay? Let's see what you know about argumentative essay. Okay, so everyone answered argumentative essay, and that is correct. So we have here, oh, leading Monica, followed by Joyce and Izzy, Pia, and Josiah. Cool. It's the first paragraph that should outline your topic. It provides background information to understand your claim. What is it? Body paragraph, introductory paragraph, conclusion, or thesis statement? Let's see. Oh, five answered introductory paragraph and one answered thesis statement, but the correct one is the introductory paragraph. Good. Let's see who's leading. Still Monica, Joyce, Izzy, but now we have Josiah after Izzy, and then Pia. Good job. This is a part of your first paragraph. It is concise, one sentence summary of your main point and claim. Which one is it? Four answers? Five answers now? I guess you have this already in your high school. Yes, I knew it. You all know this one. It's thesis statement. Let's see who's up here. Okay, we have Monica still, Joyce, I see Josiah, and Pia. Next, it states why you support your thesis and where you back up your claims with examples, research studies, and citations. Which one? Okay, it is body paragraph, though there are two who answered conclusion. So the correct one is body paragraph. Still, we have Monica, but now on the second place, we have Izzy, followed by Joyce and Pia, and then Josiah. Oh, it's getting exciting. This part restates your thesis and summarizes of all the claims made in your body paragraph. Which one is it? Okay, it's conclusion. Correct. You all. Oh, there's. I see there are two people who answered the body paragraph and introductory, but the correct one is conclusion. Oh, now we have Joyce again on the second place and still Monica on the first place. Cool. Let's continue. It is the first part in developing argumentative essays that states your opinions, views, and purpose. Okay, what is it? Let's see. Six answers up, and yeah, it is select an arguable topic. I guess this one is not that familiar with you, or maybe you just forgot about this one. We're gonna talk about it later, so don't worry if even if you don't know it. Just keep going. It is important to know the readers of your essay. Oh, there's a key word there. It's a clue. Consider your audience. Correct, everyone. I mean, almost everyone got it. Still, we have Monica, Joyce, Icy, Pia, Josiah on the leaderboard. Cool, guys. We have three more questions to go. This one, you should take your essay through multiple drafts. Again, there's a keyword. Good. That's correct. Draft your essay. Let's see. Oh, still have the same people on the leaderboard. Next one is where after you have written developed draft, take off your writer's hat and put on your reader's hat. What is it? Edit your essay. Let's see if our now Izzy is on the second place. Let's see how this will end. Okay, this is the last question, guys. To persuade. Okay, it's the main purpose of an argumentative essay. Let's see. Joyce on the third place, Izzy on the second place, and of course, Monica. Okay, very good job. Very good, guys. Good job. And we have runners up, Pia and Josiah. Okay. Did you enjoy it,
Yes,
guys?
ma'am. Super enjoyable.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
How did you feel about the activity, Monica? You got almost all the answers correctly.
I'm actually nervous, ma'am, because I believe I'm not familiar with the topic when you first said argumentative essay. But while reading the question, I can remember the lesson we have back on grade 8, ma'am.
Okay. You are good at remembering things. So that's nice. Well, we have here this one. Okay. Good job. And let's continue. Since we're going to talk about the argumentative essay, I want to know if you remember some correct answers from the quiz. Anyone? What did you remember from the quiz? Oh, Izzy is raising her hand. Okay, Izzy.
Yes, ma'am. I remember the different parts of an argumentative essay based on
Yeah,
the
good.
uh, pretest, ma'am, and also based on what I remembered also on my high
Would you
school.
tell me the parts that you remember?
Some of them is introductory paragraph and body paragraph, ma'am, but I can't recall the rest. I'm sorry, but I want to get familiar with the argumentative essay because I know that it will be useful for me, but that it will be useful for me as a student and a future teacher, of course.
You're right. This lesson for today will be very useful for you. It's okay if you don't remember the rest because that's why we're here. After this class, I promise that you'll get familiar with the argumentative essay. Okay? Thank you so much for showing your enthusiasm. All right. I know how much all of you want to prove a point, but let's just entertain one from each side. The topic is about death penalty. I know you all want to participate about this one. It's a very common topic to have a debate with. So let's see. We just entertain two people who uh will prove a point. Who here agree with the implementation of death penalty? Will you please raise your hand? Who agree with the implementation of death penalty? Oh, we have here um, Josiah, Izzy, and Isaac. Okay. What about those people who disagree with the implementation? Okay, Monica, Sophia, and Joyce and Esther. Okay. Let's start. Why do you agree with the implementation of death penalty? Raise your hand if you want to answer. Why do you agree? Yes, I see.
Yes, ma'am. I agree with the implementation of death penalty because I think death penalty is a key means for maintaining law and order, deters crime, and is less expensive than life imprisonment. They say that retaliation or an eye for an eye respects the victim, provides comfort to mourning families, and assures that perpetrators perpetrators of horrible crimes are never given the opportunity to cause future tragedy. That's why I agree, ma'am.
Okay, good point, I see. Now, why do you disagree with the implementation of death penalty? There are four people who disagree. Yes, Joyce.
Yes, ma'am. I disagree because, according to Commission on Human Rights, it's inhumane and disproportionately affects certain groups like the poor people or the marginalized one. They are less likely to get good representation, and the system is biased against them, like what we are watching in the television, right? Opponents of the death penalty argue that it has no deterrent impact on crime, gives government the unlawful power to take the human life, and promotes societal inequalities by disproportionately targeting people of color or the racist and those who cannot afford decent attorneys, the classicists. According to them, life sentences are a more severe and less expensive penalty than death. That's why I disagree.
Oh, yes, Monica, you have something to say? You have something to add?
Yes, ma'am. Just wanted to add and Joyce stance because actually, ma'am, before I do agree and support death penalty, but experiencing it and realizing it right now, I also came to realize that solving violence through violence is never the answer. In fact, it can worsen the situation.
Yeah. You know what? I see the point from both of your side. That's a good one. Thank you for expressing your opinions, but what I like about Joyce's answer or stance is that she backed up her claim with a credible source. So that's one of the things we need to remember when taking a stance. So don't worry, we're going to talk about that in a while. For now, take a look at the presentation. Here I have. Oh, do you see it full screen? I guess you're
Yes,
not
ma'am.
the.
I can see you.
Is it full screen, guys?
No, ma'am.
It's
No, ma'am.
not the full screen.
Is it okay, or maybe I should fix this one? Okay, wait a moment. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see if it will change. Okay, wait a moment. All right, I think it's better now. Okay, here I have an excerpt from "The Government Can Do Something." I'll let you read it um for a few minutes every slide, because one excerpt doesn't fit the entire slide. So whenever you are finished reading the slide, you raise your hand so that I can move forward to another until you finish reading the excerpt. Okay, got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Noted po.
All right. So remember to take a note of the key points, and yeah, understand the excerpt comprehensively. So, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you a few minutes. You may start reading now, and whenever you're done, you raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are already done reading the first slide. 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's move on to the next one. 2 are finished. Okay, cool. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, let's move on to the next one. 3 are already finished. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, move on to the next one. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7 people are already finished reading. So, I guess you now can answer these few questions. Which or what is the main argument of the writer? Who can answer? If you understood the excerpt really, you can answer this one. So what is the main argument? Yes, Sophia. What do you think is the main argument of the writer?
Um, the main argument is In solution to alleviate the less fortunate people in our country, the government should give priority to education, for it will be one of the best ways to give a solution to poverty.
Very good, that's correct. The writer claims that the government should focus on education because it's less prioritized by now. He believes that youth will not suffer the same fate as their parents has experienced because education will ensure that they will be able to build a life that is free from poverty. I actually support his argument. How about you? Do you support his argument? Why? Or why not? Yes, Josiah.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you support his
I
argument?
support
Yes.
his claim because the more competent youth in a society who can read, write, solve problems, and um, comprehend better, the faster family and future generations will be lifted out of poverty. This is since children will be able to work in higher paying occupations as adults and have more chance than their parents.
That's a good point, Josiah. Thank you. Now,
Thank you.
who disagree with the writer's argument? Yes, Isaac.
Yes, ma'am. I think a well-paying job is the best way out of poverty. We need to create a new job to return to the perception employment levels to climb the employment growth. The government the government should invest in the job creation methods such as infrastructure repair, renewable energy development, abundant housing renovation, and other common sense investments that create jobs, rehabilitate neighborhoods, and enhance our national economic. And we should also expand on successful subsidized employment models to assist the long-term unemployed and other disadvantaged workers in re-entering the labor force.
Well said point. Thank you. As you can see, you managed to prove a point without shouting and without being aggressive. That's a good way to keep your cool. Good job for the both of you. Now, what is an argumentative essay? An argumentative essay is a piece of writing that takes a stance on an issue. In a good argumentative essay, a writer attempts to persuade readers to understand and support their point of view about a topic by stating their reasoning and providing evidence to back it up. Generally, argumentative essay topics are related to science, technology, politics, and health care. The example topics of argumentative essays are animal testing, yeah, common, death penalty, very common, and abortion, one of the most common topics. Again, what's the purpose of the argumentative essay? Remember? Yes, Monica?
Yes, ma'am. The main purpose of an argumentative essay is to persuade po.
Okay, correct. But how are you going to persuade your readers or audience? Yes, Izzy.
Yes, ma'am. I believe, ma'am, by providing facts, statistics, credible sources, and evidence will persuade my readers to support my claim.
Okay, precisely. Now that you already understand what argumentative essay is, the question would be, how do you write an argumentative essay? So here I have something for you to remember on how to outline this one. Okay, let's start. hmm Who wants to read the first one? Yes, Joyce.
The first paragraph of your essay should outline the topic, provide background information necessary to understand your argument, outline the evidence you will present, and states your thesis.
Okay, thank you. Like other academic essays, an argumentative essay begins with an introduction. The introduction serves to capture the reader's interest, provide background information, and present your thesis statement. Like, and I mean, that's the second one. Who wants to read? Yes? Uh, yes. Esther. You want to read this one? What is a thesis statement? Oh, I think Esther is having problem with the with her
Yes,
connection. So let's call on.
ma'am.
Oh,
This
hi, hi Esther. Oh, you're there. So, what is a thesis statement?
is a part of
Yes.
your first paragraph.
Sorry guys, it is me who is sluggish, or it's Esther's. Oh, okay, that's fine. So let's try to call on another one. Or I'll do it myself. So a thesis statement is a part of your first paragraph. It is a concise, one sentence summary of your main point and claim. Okay. An argumentative essay must begin with a debatable thesis or claim. In other words, the thesis must be something on which people might properly dispute. Do you still follow?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, cool.
Yes, ma'am.
What are the first and second part of outlining an argumentative essay? Let's see. Yes, Joyce. Oh, you're muted. Oh, what about you, Monica? Maybe CJ is also having trouble with her connection. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. It will be introductory paragraph and thesis statement.
Okay, very good. But before we proceed to the third and the last part of outlining, let's understand first how to write a good thesis statement. All right, we have here three ways. First, you turn the topic into a question and answer it. It means, you have to set up a big question in the title of your essay or within the first few sentences, then build up to answering that question in your thesis statement. For example, you could pose the question, what is the best type of sandwich? And then answer with your thesis statement. The best type of sandwich is peanut butter and jelly, for example. How about you guys? I want to know about what you think, so let's try to have a ball. Let's see. Mm, Let's try to know which um type of sandwich most of you like. So I'm gonna share you this one. Okay. So again, go to menti.com and use the code 98633489. You tell me if you can access it, okay? Raise your hand if you are able to access it. The code is 98633489. 3489. And wherever you are in, you choose your answer. Which one do you think is the best type? So we have here um, ham and cheese sandwich, ham and egg sandwich, mayo and egg sandwich, Nutella sandwich. Oh, someone answered Nutella. And peanut butter sandwich. Let's see. Now we have ham and cheese sandwich and Nutella. Let's see which will be the best type of sandwich. But of course, this will not tell the best type of sandwich really. But let's see if who among you like have the same taste. So we have ham and cheese sandwich, Nutella. How about the others? Let's wait for them. Mayo and egg. Oh, going on three. Okay. Oh, sorry, I see. Yeah, there's the link. Thank you, Monica. Okay, let's wait for them. Still on the first one, Nutella sandwich. Second place, ham and cheese sandwich. Third place, mayo and egg sandwich. Guys, I like mayo and egg. Come on. Ham and cheese on the first one. Okay. Hmm. Five people are here. Let's wait for the two. Ham and cheese sandwich, Nutella, mayo, ham and egg, and peanut butter. Okay, so I guess we already have a winner. That is the ham and cheese sandwich. So, oh wait, ham and egg sandwich. Okay, surpassed Nutella sandwich, and now mayo and egg sandwich is on the fourth place. Let's see. Okay, guys, thank you for sharing your preferences. But before that, I want to know: do you agree with the result? The best type of sandwich in this class would be ham and cheese sandwich. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, Monica. Let's hear Monica first.
No, ma'am, it is not. I mean, I'm not. I don't really like that type of sandwich. So for me, ice cream sandwich is the best. But since ice cream sandwich is not on the option, I chose Nutella sandwich. It is the only, type of sandwich that has a sweet taste or sweet flavor. So I chose Nutella sandwich because it is so authentic, ma'am. And many people are not familiar with it, but once they taste it, there's no turning back, ma'am. You may never choose ham and egg or a ham and mayo sandwich anymore. You will choose Nutella or ice cream sandwich once you taste it. Believe me, guys.
I can see your your eagerness to share what you really like and to persuade
Yes,
us.
ma'am.
Cool. But what about Joyce? Okay, what can you say about it?
Yes, ma'am. You know me personally that I like sweet foods, right? But aside from Nutella sandwich, I also voted mayo and egg. And since in the choices there's no chicken and egg mayonnaise or a sandwich, I chose mayo and egg since they have the same texture. Guys, you should try chicken and egg sandwich and with mayo because yeah,
Mayo is
Monica,
actually a
mayo.
Chinese
Yes, ma'am.
Chinese term.
Aside,
No,
as I was
mayo. We're
saying,
talking about
chicken.
mayonnaise. Monica.
Yeah, as I was saying, chicken, mayo, and egg. You already have your viand. You have some texture when you are eating sandwich, and it's so different. Like many kids like this type of sandwich. So guys, you should try it sometimes. Okay?
Oh, I mean, sorry guys, but I'm with Joyce. I like mayo and egg too. What about you, Izzy? Oh, you have something to say too. Let's hear it.
No, ma'am. The both of their choices are not that, that delicious. I prefer the ham and cheese sandwich. It is obvious that it is the most liked sandwich, after all.
Yeah,
Um,
according to the
when you
result.
when you look at the ham and cheese sandwich, it may look simple, but it is rock. You know what I'm saying. It's very delicious.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
ma'am, but
Monica has something to
I
say here.
yes, ma'am, I really disagree with her choice. It's so, common type of sandwich. And so when people heard about that, it is just normal part of their breakfast. But when they taste ice cream sandwich, it is very authentic. Believe me, Icy. Taste it.
Okay.
Actually,
Yes,
ma'am,
Monica. Oh, yeah,
the
there we
the
go.
ice cream sandwich is very messy. You know, you know.
I have to say something. Ham is oily. It's
Yeah,
it's
exactly, Joyce. I
unhealthy.
agree.
It's unhealthy to our body. So since chicken,
Yo.
mayo, and egg is very healthy, since chicken in sandwich needed just steamed, or it's not using any oil at all. it is
Wait,
very
you
healthy,
don't
right,
you don't
guys?
get out of
Aside from it is
anything to say.
delicious,
No, Monica and
it's
Icy
healthy.
are still raising their hands.
Ma'am, I believe with Joy's first point that ham and
Yes,
cheese
thank
is
you,
so,
thank you,
not
Monica.
that delicious. But I also
Okay.
disagree with you, Joyce.
All right, guys. All right, enough. I know you have different point of views. You have different tastes. So let's not fight, okay? All of them are delicious
Sorry,
in their
Yeah,
ma'am.
own
but
taste.
ice cream sandwich is so messy, just like what Icy said. That's my point of view.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
Joyce,
ma'am,
we hear you.
but you should taste the ham and cheese sandwich.
Ma'am,
Later
you
on,
should
ma'am, you
taste
will be
ice cream
deciding.
sandwich. Believe me, ma'am. Chat me if you taste it. Oh, here's
Oh yeah,
Sophia.
so let's end this discussion with Sophia's answer here. Ham and
Sophia,
cheese
why are you
complement
here?
each other, so I agree with Isis' choice. Okay, now we are having here two teams, I guess. Oh, three maybe. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about it later, okay? But remember, guys, we all have our own opinions, okay? So next, you know what? This method is effective because intriguing. Guys, later, let's start. Let's try to focus here, okay? Yeah, it's so fun having this class with you. But Sophia is not into sweets, so let's end it there. So it's effective because intriguing questions draw readers in and encourage them to keep reading to find answer. The second one, state an argument and then refute it. Introduce an idea that contrasts with your belief and immediately explain why you disagree with it. For example, while some people believe peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are too simple, they're versatile sandwiches that you can easily turn into a gourmet meal. This method is effective actually because it uses evidence and immediately demonstrates your credibility. The last part in writing a thesis statement is briefly outline your main points, introduce your main point, and explain how you'll back it up. For example, you can turn a peanut butter and jelly sandwich into a gourmet meal by using artisanal bread, toasting the bread, and adding additional toppings. This method is also effective because it gives readers a clear idea of everything you'll discuss in your essay. It also serves as a roadmap to help keep you organized and on track. Do you follow?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
case, all right, cool. In case you don't remember, the first one in outlining an argument is the introductory paragraph, and the second one is the thesis statement, where we tackled how to write it properly. Moving on to the third one. That's the while ago. Okay, cool. And moving on to the third one, we have here the body paragraph. Who wants to read? What's a body paragraph? Okay. Yes, Sophia.
All right, ma'am. Body paragraph. It is a typical argumentative essay comprises three or more paragraphs that explain the reasons why you support your thesis. Each body paragraph should cover a different idea or piece of evidence and contain a topic sentence that clearly and concisely explains why the reader should agree with your position.
Thank you, Fia. In addition, body paragraphs are where you back up your claims with examples, research, statistics, studies, and citations. Address opposing points of view and disprove them or explain why you disagree with them. Presenting facts and considering a topic from every angle adds credibility and will help you gain a reader's trust. For example, according to NHTSC, between 78% and 100% of the cases of aggressive driving resulted in traffic crashes, and 96% of the drivers cited for following too closely or tailgating caused crashes as a result of their aggressive driving. As you can see here, we have a source, the NHTSC, and the statistics and all. So that adds credibility on your point. Okay? Last one is the conclusion. Conclusion is what? Who wants to read? Yes, Esther?
conclusion. One paragraph that restates your thesis and summarize all of the arguments made in your body paragraphs, rather than introducing new facts or more arguments. A good conclusion will appeal to a reader's emotion.
Okay. Thank you, Esther. And in some cases, writers will use a personal anecdote explaining how the topic personally affects them. All right, so those are the four structures of an argumentative essay. Do you have any clarification?
Now, ma'am,
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, none. So, if none, let's have a short quiz for a while to see if you follow our discussion. I'll send the link here again. Okay, wait a moment. Sorry, earlier I wasn't able to send the link. Oh, I think Monica can do it. Monica, will you please send the link of Kahoot on
Yes, ma'am,
the
sure.
group chat? Okay, thank you. And let's try to um have this one. Okay, wait a moment. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see who's here already. Okay, you can enter the pin 8453054. Okay, there you go. 8453054. We have IZ here. Josiah, Monica. Okay. Joyce, Esther. Okay, let's wait for the others. This will just be very easy, guys. Don't worry. Whose name is the pin?
I think
Is
that's
that true?
Sophia.
Who is that?
Oh, that's not Sophia.
Oh, we have here
Isaac?
a
Maybe it's
Yeah,
Isaac.
participant whose
yeah, it must
nickname
be
is the
Isaac.
pin itself. Oh, well, yeah, that's funny. I can accept that. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 students. So I guess we should start now. All right. True or false? The introductory statement is in the first paragraph. It's a concise, one sentence summary of your main point and claim. Is it true or false? Six answers up? Okay. Oh, it's, I guess, four people answered false and three people answered true, but the correct answer is really um false. All right, who's up? Again, Monica on the top one, followed by Izzy, Joyce, Pia, and Josiah. Okay, let's see. Body paragraphs are where you back up your claims with examples, research, statistics, studies, and text citations. Is it true or false? Okay, all got the correct answer. It's true. Let's see who's up. Okay, we have on the fifth place the uh the one student who has the nickname the pin itself, and Monica on the first one, and followed by IZ. Okay, cool. It's getting exciting. Let's see. Conclusion has of 2 to 3 paragraphs that state your thesis and summarize all of the arguments made in your body paragraphs. Is it true or false? Okay. Most of you answered false, and that is correct. Now we have Izzy on top. That's cool. Followed by Joyce and then Monica on the third place. Okay, followed by Esther and Pia. Nice job, guys. Let's continue. An argumentative essay is a piece of writing that takes a stance on an issue. Oh, this one is super easy. Yes, I know it. All right. So, seven people got it correct. Let's see who's up. Okay, I see Joyce, Monica, Pia, and Esther on the leaderboard. And let's see who will win after this last question. Generally, argumentative essay topics are related to science, technology, politics, and healthcare. Is it true or false? It's true! Everyone got it correctly! I'm so glad. Let's see who's on the podium. Monica on the third place. Joyce on the second place. And who's IZ on the first place. Congratulations. And we have runner-ups. Yeah, runners up. We have Esther and I don't know who that is. So thank you guys. I guess you really are attentive in our class discussion. So I guess you are still ready to continue this class. Raise your hand if you want to continue now. Okay, cool. So let's continue. Um, here we have some of the suggestions in developing argumentative essays. Actually, we have six. Let's have first the first three. Select an arguable topic, preferably one which interests, puzzles, or appeals to you. Make sure your topic is neither too broad, something which warrants a dissertation, nor too limited. Okay, consider these questions. What is your purpose? What opinion, view, or idea you want to prove? Okay, remember that those questions and try to articulate your purpose clearly before you begin writing. If you cannot state your purpose clearly, try to free write about your topic. Second one, take a position on your topic and form a thesis statement. Your thesis must be arguable. It must assert or deny something about your topics. To be arguable, a thesis must have some probability of being true. Third one, consider your audience. Plan your paper with a specific audience in mind. Who are your readers? Are they a definable group? Disinterested observers, opponents of your point or view, etc. So consider those questions. If you are not certain of your audience, direct your argument to a general audience. Okay. The fourth one, present clear um, and convincing evidence. Strong essays consist of reasons supported by evidence. So, reasons can be thought of as the main points supporting your claim or thesis. Often, they are the answers to the question. Why do you make that claim? So, you consider that one, right? So here we have Saint Martin's Guide to Writing, um, list of the forms of evidence. We have the facts, statistics. I know you're very much familiar with all of these. Facts, statistics, authorities, anecdotes, scenarios, cases, and textual evidence. Okay. In addition to using evidence, thoughtful writers anticipate their readers' counter arguments. Counter arguments include objections, alternatives, challenges, or questions to your argument. So imagine readers responding to your argument as it unfolds. How might they react? A savvy writer will anticipate and address counter arguments. A writer can address counter arguments by acknowledging, accommodating, and or refuting them. Second to the last, draft your essay. As is the case with any of writing, you should take your argumentative essay through multiple drafts. And lastly, edit your draft or your essay. After you have written a developed draft, take off your writer's hat and put on your reader's hat. Evaluate your essay carefully and critically. Exchange a draft of your essay with classmates to get their feedback. Carefully revise your draft based on your assessment of it and suggestions from your peers. All right? Okay, guys. Now let's recall the six suggestions, in developing argumentative essays. Let's see who remember. We um we discussed six. Who can give those? Yes, Monica.
Yes, ma'am. The six suggestions in developing argumentative essays are selecting an arguable topic, taking a position on the topic, and forming a thesis statement, considering your audience, presenting clear and convincing evidence, drafting your essay, and lastly, editing your draft, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So you're now familiar with the argumentative essay. So I guess you can ace this next activity. Here are some excerpts from various argumentative writings. All you have to do is to read the sentences and figure out where they should go in an argumentative essay. Is that understood?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
cool. Read it first and then state your answer. Okay, we have here the first one. Yes, Joyce.
Yes, ma'am. Number one, according to NHTSC, between 78% excessive speed and 100% improper passing of the cases of aggressive driving resulted in traffic crashes, and 96% of the drivers cited for following too closely or tailgating caused crashes as a result of their aggressive driving. I think, ma'am, it should be stated in the body paragraph because it has a credible source and evidence, which is the NHTSC.
Very good. That's correct. How about the second one? Oh, yeah, correct one. Body paragraph. What about the second one? Yes, Izzy.
Yes, ma'am. As online learning becomes more common and more resources are converted to digital form, some people have suggested that public libraries should be shut down and in their place, everyone should be given an iPad with an e-reader subscription. I think, ma'am, it should be written in the introductory paragraph since it gives background information about the topic.
Let's see. That's correct. How about you? Sophia. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Number three, continuing to offer the current level of benefits to student athletes makes it possible for as many people to benefit from and enjoy college sports as possible. So, ma'am, I think since it's just a paragraph that restates a thesis and summarizes all of the arguments made in the body paragraph, I think it should be in the conclusion part, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. That's right. So it should be a conclusion since, yeah, as you have said, it restates just, all the claims made in the body paragraphs. Last one. Oh, no, second to the last. We have number four. Who wants to answer? Share your thoughts. Yes, Monica?
Yes, ma'am. First of all, studies show that only a few regions are capable of raising enough taxes on their own. The vast majority of provinces, which will be submerged into new federal states, lack the basic administrative capacity for generating revenue, not to mention duplication in taxes and further stress on the nation bureaucracy of peripheral regions under federal arrangement. I think, ma'am, it should be on the body paragraph as well because of the clues, first of all, which means there are a lot of evidences that will be stated, as well as studies show, which, makes the writer's stance more credible.
Okay, let's see. That's correct too. Nice. I'm glad that you look for clues for you to be able to identify the parts of the argumentative essay. Good job. Last one. Who wants to share their thoughts? Number five. Yes. Isaac, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay. Will you share your
Um,
thoughts with us?
yes, ma'am. Number five. My, I think, in summary, it summarized the whole ideas, so it should be in conclusion.
Okay, it should be in conclusion. Let's see. That's also correct. Excellent job, guys. You never fail to make me happy every time I teach you. Thank you for participating actively. For the last part of our session, we're going to have a short quiz. This is just a 10-item quiz, so don't worry. It's just a piece of cake. I'll send you the link on our chat box. Let's see here. Okay, wait a moment. Wait a moment, guys. Okay. Uh-huh. Do you see it? Okay.
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay, wait a moment. This will just this will hmm, this will make me see if you understood our discussions, and this will just um this is easy. I know you can ace this. Sorry, I'm having trouble with the um technical uh things here. Wait a moment. Okay. All right, here you go. Okay, here. So, can you access it? Oh, Monica resent the form. So, thank you, Monica. There you go. Raise your hand if you can access it. Okay? All you have to do is to write true or false in capital letters. Read the items carefully before answering. I'll give you 10 minutes to answer it. Okay? Can you access it? Raise your hands. All right. Okay. Good. You can. So, I guess you should start answering now. Okay? You have 10 minutes to do that. And in case you're already finished before our timer ends, you can just tell me, okay? Chat on our chat box, message us. Tell me when you're already finished, okay? Just message on our chat box. Okay. Joyce is already finished. Let's wait for the others. Okay, Josiah is done too. Okay, Icy is done. Esther is done. Monica is done too. Sophia as well. Let's wait for Isaac.
Ma'am, I'm done. Did you
Okay,
receive?
Isaac is also done. Okay, I'm enjoying the music. Well, yeah, guys, you did well today. All right. But before we end this class, let's have a short review. Okay, let's have a short review. What are the different parts in outlining an argumentative essay? Yes, Joyce?
Yes, ma'am. The different parts in outlining argumentative essays are introductory paragraph, body paragraph, introductory thesis statement, body paragraph, and conclusion.
Okay, that's good. But what is an argumentative essay before we forget? Well, we should not forget it, of course. Yes, Monica?
Yes, ma'am. An argumentative essay is a piece of writing that takes a stance on an issue.
Okay, cool. How about the suggestions in developing argumentative essays? Yes, Sophia?
Yes, ma'am. It is selecting an arguable topic, taking a position on the topic and forming a thesis statement, consider our audience, present clear and convincing evidence, lastly, draft and edit your essay.
Okay, very good. I'm sure that all of the things you've learned here in our class today will be very useful for you. So, before anything else, let's have the evaluation. So, what you need to do is to read the official statement of the Department of Education regarding the pilot implementation of limited face to face classes below. Write an argumentative essay about your position and getting back into face to face setup, or will adapt the new normal mode of learning. Find evidence from credible resources to support their writing. Write your essay on a separate sheet of paper. Take a picture of your argumentative essay and upload it on our Google Classroom. You will also find the official statement on our Google Classroom. I will be posting it later. Okay? And for your assignment, search for an article, text, or a claim on the internet and construct a counter argument with supporting details. Write it on a separate sheet of paper. So the rubrics of the argumentative essays would be still on the Google Classroom. So you check it later after this class. Thank you, guys. You did a very good job. I'm happy to have a class every time with you, and this will be useful for you, especially in expressing your views and opinions, whether online and or in person. Just always remember, don't lose your cool. Don't uh, get involved in fights, okay? Just a calm um, argument. Thank you so much for attending our class. I hope to see you again in face to face classes. I miss you all, and God bless. Take care always.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank
Thank you
Thank you,
po.
you.
ma'am.
Thank you for all.
Bye.